happening, Western New York, rest of the world on YouTube? WNY RC coming at you with the July RC event calendar. But a step back, I was able to make it out to Reckless RC and the Big Indian Drift Pit for a drifting event. It was the Drift Vacation. I put out a video of it. You can check it below. Put a link below to that. But what a great event. Thanks to those who set up the course. I was able to, I just showed up and partook and supported the RC community. And luckily, not too long ago, I purchased a rear wheel drive drift car and been really getting into that aspect of it and tuning it. And huge thanks to everyone, because after I left there, seeing other people's kind of how they set it up and just talking, like my car is already set up in a better situation and drifting better than it did prior to that. But thanks to Big Indian Drift Pit for the invite out there, to have Reckless crew out there, because it was a great time. Real drifts happening right behind it. We're there. They got live streaming stuff, so go check out the Big Indians Drift Pit if you're into drifting down in Irving, New York, because they're even live streaming their events. I just started following them on their YouTube page as well, so really cool stuff there. So hopefully more to come on that, with drifting kind of in the Western New York area. I know I enjoy it because I got one now, and it is really fun. I'm a technical, I still love crawling so much, but just, side tangent, drifting has been very technical, keeping it under control and smooth. So I like it. Anyways, that's my little rant there. Let's get into it though. So one event still for June that I'll touch base on, because if I get this out in time, still will be in time for this Sunday's Rebel Rally race. It's a memorial race taking place at Boston Town Park. There's a large area where if it's going to be precipitation or raining, they can still hold the race underneath it. If not, they will move to where they have been more recently racing outside, where you get more traction if the sun's beating down, those type of things. So it's going to be taking place Boston Town Park, WNY Rally Rebels event, 10 a.m. start. And I know check out their Facebook page or comment below if you got more questions and stuff. I can send you a link to another video that the Rebels that Dave did with Corey at Reckless page, explaining kind of what they race. They race a whole bunch of different aspects of stuff. It's really fun group. They've got some transponders going this year, timing. I'm thinking about I started last year, but I gotta kind of, maybe I've had some people reach back out about, me doing some updates after those races, kind of timing, best laps, they're doing a point system, so check in on the point system. I think this is the first year they're doing a full series point system with that. So good stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to make the event, unfortunately, but we'll try to go to as many of those as possible. All right. Now we'll turn the page into July. The RC Legends first Saturday, one of the reoccurring is tractor pulls. And that is going to be a Can-Am event. And July 8th, 8:30 start till probably about 4:30 is what they're kind of putting the 2023 Can-Am tractor pulls. I'll put up a flyer here. $10 going to have food. So $10 price, run all your trucks, includes food. Should be another great time. That's July 8th down at Tom's RC Compound in Boston, New York as well. Let me hop back to my event list here. The Finger Lakes Creek Crawlers TTC Tough Truck Competition is going to be taking place at Nettle Creek Compound, and that should be July 9th. So if you want to if you're out there, it's probably closer, but if you're in the Buffalo area, make a trip out there. I'm sure it's great. I know a lot of people go out from here when they do competitions, crawling competitions. So this is going to be a tough truck TTC Really cool event. I'm sure they hold great events out there. I've yet to get out to one personally, but I hear nothing but good things. All right, then we're going to back to the RC Rally Rebels. I mean, they're coming in hot and heavy this year with events like they always do. July 16th, that's a Sunday. Chestnut Ridge. I believe they're looking at, typically at Chestnut Ridge, they're doing a point-to-point, more off-road setup. Boston is more of a road setup over there, but the one they did previously, I wish I was there. I was planning to be there, but things came up. But half road, half dirt, that was over at the Kissing Bridge race. First time they set something up over there. Looked like it was a huge turnout. So excited to see these events continue to grow as people kind of get into different aspects of it. And then I will pump out kind of WNY RC. I'm going to be just really hosting an open meetup at the, let's call it Crawl the Rock Pile down at Lakeside RC Park. Going to have some people. I'm just going to set up a tent, some tables. I'm told that the food vending area is going to be open there for drinks and food. Have, plug in some music and just have a good time, really. Looking to have a good time. A couple people coming in, and like I think Crawler Cult's coming in from, man, they're just wrapping up they're going to be doing their Farm Fest this weekend, and then they're going to be looking to come out from the Massachusetts area or wherever, I know they got one out there. Either way, they'll be there. I think All Fun RC, not All Fun RC, sorry. I got to look at the RC Playground. There's going to be some other people there. I'm going to be looking to do just some low-end giveaways just for coming out. Some scale stickers from people who support WNY RC. Maybe a Fields gift card, something along those lines, just for showing up and having a good time. Really might look at setting up some gates for anyone who's maybe interested in like crawling competitions or how that works. I know some people have some comp rigs out there, so setting up some lines. I'll be available for a little bit if we want. Maybe I'm thinking of a, questions or anything like that anyone might have when it comes to crawling competitions. With it's a couple of people from the Scalers will probably be out there too, but nothing officially. It's not a competition. It's just a have a good time. Really, that's what it's all about. Show up, meet people, talk, crawl, do whatever you want. Just don't destroy the place, and don't park in the no parking areas. Just park where you got to park, and we'll have a good time. So reach out if you got anything you want to touch base with on that, if you got any more questions or anything like that. I think that's it for July. I will... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing some recurring stuff. Sunday flying typically takes place for the RC Aircrafters. I did cover the polls happening the first Saturday of the month. You've got, I think there's Sunday racing happening now with Misfit, or I don't know if that's official or not. There's also the Buffalo Model Boat Club. Their website, I think it's buffalomodelboatclub.org. They have a whole bunch of events. I think it's Mirror Lake. That's where they're running those events out of. So take a look at that. They've got all sorts of different events. I know I got 124, kind of a discontinued boat, and I just kind of run it freely in a couple areas that are nearby to me. But would be really cool to get out and see what they're doing. I've seen them at events. I've gone to like some train stuff with my kids, and they've got the Buffalo Model Boat Club with a setup, water pond pretty much, like a pool, and driving around some really custom built scale stuff, which is really cool. I was talking to those guys, maybe it was 2 years ago, maybe now, on that. I'm trying to think. RC Aircrafters. Comment, subscribe, like, let me know what's happening in your area. I'll try to spotlight as much as possible. I know the Reckless Off-Road Park is looking really good. I know they've been testing some stuff out there with the Reckless Off-Road Park. That is like a super, super scale, clean, almost like a Oak Hill with the Reckless crew there. And I guess I'll just end it here then. I think I covered everything. And look to see you out there. And I don't know. Comment, subscribe, like. Catch you on the next one. Later.